Hi, Cartez Ross. Welcome to TshirtRiches.com. Today, briefly, we're going to spend some time talking about the process of designing a t-shirt. A lot of you have these unique ideas and you just can't get it out of your head. You can't get it on the paper. You don't know how to draw. And we're going to cover that here in this short presentation here. In just a moment, I'm going to reveal a source and actually show you the process and how it works so that you can get those design ideas out of you and actually created and made. Doesn't cost a lot of money. There are tons of graphic designers, and I mean some of the top graphic designers in the world, that will take your ideas and create it for you. And I'll show you in just a moment. Now, I'm going to suggest, a lot of people ask, what type of software should I get? How do I use the software? And quite frankly, I'm going to suggest that you save your money. Don't even go out there and spend the hundreds of dollars buying the software. You can use that money towards getting your design created and made and put on put onto some t-shirts. Don't spend the time trying to learn how to use the software, because quite frankly, the graphics software is a very complex, and we're talking about Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator. Those are the two primary pieces of software that you'll use to create and design t-shirts, or the ideas that you have. And quite frankly, it's a very complex, complicated software. People get a lot of emails, people who want to actually learn it. And I promise you, it's going to take months and months and months of time trying to learn that software. And even then, once you get, say, 6 months down the line, most of you still won't be able to use the software adequately enough to take the ideas that you have and actually turn it into a design with the software. So I generally recommend that you outsource the design. It doesn't cost the same amount of money as it used to cost in the past, like $500 or $1,000 to get some designs made. Doesn't cost that much anymore, and I'm going to show that to you. So no matter how complex your designs are, whether they're simple, complex, or complicated, you can get that out of your head and someone will create this for you for very cheap. The amount of money that you're going to spend on the software and the amount of time that you're going to spend trying to learn it is simply not worth it. And at the end of the day, you're still not going to be able to use that software good enough to create the vision that you actually have. The thing about working with a graphic designer, a lot of these guys have been using this software. They've been taking classes, they've been studying, they've been going to workshops for most of their life. They got 10, 15, 20 years invested in graphic design. Let them use their creativity and their expertise so that they can guide you and consult with you on your actual design, because they can actually take your design, the ideas that you have, and make it 100 times better than what you first envisioned. That's the beauty. You get to consult with these experts. So no matter how complex the designs are, no matter how difficult they are, they can create it for you. And, you know, I'm just browsing through some of the designs that we have on our website. These are actually stock transfer designs, and they were all done by graphic designers. Again, you don't have to know how to draw. You don't have to know how to do this. So without further ado, let me hop on over here to the site that I recommend that you use. And the site here is freelancer.com. I'll provide a link below this video so you can just click on it if you like. And but at freelancer.com, and let me hop back over to the website, there are graphic designers, and I mean tens of thousands of graphic designers all over the world waiting for you to come post your project here, and they'll start working on the design of it. So in this example here, we're at freelancer.com. First thing you'll see as of this video recording are some options asking what are you looking for. So in this case here, I am looking to hire. In this case, we're going to look to hire a graphic designer, and it's going to ask you show you some options. So what we're going to do is post our project for free, and then other people, or the graphic designers, they'll see the project. In other words, you'll type up a description of what you're wanting to create, your vision, and you can upload some files, or maybe you can kind of sketch something out on paper. You can upload that to the program here, the project management board, and people can get a general idea of what you have or what you want created. And then these people or these graphic designers will then look at your description and they'll say, okay, well, I'm willing to create your design for $100. Somebody else may say, okay, I'm willing to do it for $250. Somebody else may come back and say, okay, I'm willing to do it for $50. And the beauty about this thing is you get each and every last one of them would generally have a portfolio attached to their account. And the portfolio will list all of the previous works and graphic design work that they've done. And you can look at the quality of their work and determine if their style suits your needs or whether you like their style. And if you like their style and the bidding and the pricing is right, you get to select that particular designer. And not only that, other people who've used these designers, they've also went back and rated the designer. They'll say stuff like, okay, this guy was great, did an excellent job, or this young lady delivered our project on time. And if they did a bad job or took too long to deliver, they will also comment on that as well. So you get a chance to see the ratings and the comments and the feedback that others have posted about these individuals before you even have to select. So in this case here, it's going to ask us to post our projects. I'm going to select the category. And in this example, I'm going to select the one here that says design, because we're looking for someone to design something for us. And in this case here, it brings down another drop-down menu. And in here, they have a whole section dedicated to design a t-shirt. So we select that, and then we'll click post your project free. And then if you don't already have an account, they're going to ask you to go ahead and create one. Put your email address in there, set up your username, create your password, and then you can log in. And then from there, you can come in here and type in your project name. So in this box, for example, what do you need done? You will just write a good headline that basically states, hey, I'm looking for a t-shirt design. I have some ideas and need somebody to create it for me. And we've already selected the type of work that we wanted, graphic design and design a t-shirt. And then it'll ask you, it'll automatically populate these fields here. But if you want to enter in some additional skills that you're looking for from a designer, you can post them here, but they already have it here. They have graphic design. A person must be familiar with Photoshop design, t-shirts, etc. Now in this box here, you would go ahead and type out a very detailed description of what you're wanting. And if you have some files or if you sketch something already, you can click this little box here that says add files, and you can grab that file off your computer and upload it to the project board so that the people that are reading your description, they can see the sketch of what you had in mind. You can choose the project type, fixed price here. You can select the budget, $250 to $750, $10 to $30, $30 to $250. You select the budget that you're willing to spend. And then they have a bunch of other options. Again, this is a free service, so you don't have to choose all of these other options here. But let's see, if you want your project to be marked urgent, you can select that and it'll mark it urgent. Another thing a lot of people generally want to do, they want to hide the project details from the search engines so that people really can't see all of the details of their particular project. So you can choose to add this on for private. Also, you can choose this option here to seal all the bids so that other bidders cannot see what other bidders are bidding. So these are just different options. Now, if you don't want people to see what the project details are, and you don't want to pay the $19, then what you can do here is lay out a very basic description of what you're wanting. And that way, the people will still bid on the project. And then once you select the winner or the person you want to hire, the graphic designer, then at that point, everything becomes private. Once you select the designer that you want to work with, you have a project management board that you work within, And that entire conversation is private and is only seen by you and the graphic designer. So therefore, the details of your project are not publicly seen. So again, you can put a broad description in here, but be a little specific just so that you can get an accurate quote for the bid. So you can be a little bit more detailed and specific without going into very specific detail about the actual thing that you're wanting, so that you can keep it private. And that's primarily for if you want to keep this from showing up in the search engines. But that's pretty much it. That's Freelancer. That's how it works. And, you know, so I'd encourage you to take a look at this. Again, as I said earlier, spending money on software and the amount of time it's going to take you to learn how to use the software is simply not worth it. It's not worth the time, effort, and energy. The people who learn how to use this software or know it, they live, eat, sleep graphic design. This is what they do. They live and breathe the stuff. This is it, you know. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, you know, don't hesitate to leave your comments below. If you'd like to learn more about how to sell your designs once you get them made so that you can make some money off of it, visit our website at www.TshirtRiches.com. We have lots of free information on our website where we can help you get started in the t-shirt business, whereby you can start a part-time or full-time business selling t-shirts. We've been in the industry for a long time, have made lots of money in the business, and we would love the opportunity to show you how to get into the business. Visit us online at www.TshirtRiches.com. My name is Cartez Ross. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.